Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be talking about some pictures and videos with the most disturbing and creepy backstories. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you. A 2006 photograph captures the Miami Hurricanes football team in a poignant moment of prayer at midfield, mourning the loss of their teammate, Brian Pata, who was tragically shot and killed. Before we dive deeper, take a really good look at this photo. Brian Pata was a University of Miami football player who was shot and killed outside his apartment complex in Kendall, Florida, on November 7, 2006. He was 22 years old at the time. Pata, a defensive lineman, was projected to be an early pick in the 2007 NFL Draft. His murder remained unsolved for nearly 15 years. Witnesses reported hearing a gunshot, but no one immediately saw the shooter. His murder shocked the University of Miami community, and investigations stalled due to a lack of evidence. 15 years after the incident, Rashawn Jones, who can be seen as number 38 on the left in the photo, was charged with Pata's murder. This is Mark Jackson's basketball card. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary card, but it's not. In the background of the photo, two young men can be seen sitting courtside. They're the Menendez brothers, and just before attending this game, they committed something truly disturbing. The Menendez brothers, Lyle and Eric, were convicted of murdering their parents, Jose and Kitty Menendez, in their Beverly Hills mansion with shotguns. Jose Menendez was shot multiple times in the head and body while sitting on the couch in the den. Kitty attempted to run but was shot in the leg, causing her to slip in her own blood. The brothers continued to fire at her, hitting her multiple times in the arms, chest, and face. The brutality of the attack left her almost unrecognizable. The case gained national attention due to the brutal nature of the killings, the brothers' lavish spending after the crime, and their defense claim that they had suffered years of sexual and emotional abuse at the hands of their father. During their trials, the prosecution argued that the murders were motivated by greed, as the brothers stood to inherit their parents' wealth. The defense, however, maintained that the killings were the result of years of trauma and fear. After two highly publicized trials, both brothers were convicted of first-degree murder in 1996 and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The case remains a topic of debate, with some believing the abuse claims justified their actions, while others see them as cold-blooded killers. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments section. This is James Brock, and in this picture you can see him pouring something into the pool. This liquid he is pouring is not just an ordinary liquid, but a harmful liquid. James Brock was the manager of the Monson Motor Lodge in St. Augustine, Florida, during the Civil Rights Movement. He became infamous for his role in a 1964 incident when he poured muriatic acid into a swimming pool where black civil rights activists were staging a peaceful swim-in to protest segregation. On June 18, 1964, as protesters entered the pool, Brock took drastic action by pouring acid into the water, attempting to force them out. The shocking images of the incident, including a white police officer attacking a black protester in the pool, were widely circulated in the media. The national outrage contributed to the pressure on Congress to pass the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which was signed into law just weeks later. Brock later claimed he was only trying to get people out of the pool and that the acid was diluted. However, his actions remain a symbol of the resistance to desegregation during the Civil Rights era. The Monson Motor Lodge was eventually demolished in the early 2000s, and a Hilton hotel now stands on the site. While this appears to be a book with typical wear and tear, the damage at the bottom is actually from a bullet hole. This math book belongs to 10-year-old Uzia Garcia, who along with 18 other students died in the Robb Elementary School shooting. This is Giovanni Becerra, a Brazilian anesthetist. Right before he took this mirror picture, he did something insane. Giovanni Quintela Becerra, a Brazilian anesthetist, was arrested in July 2022 after being caught on camera sexually assaulting a sedated patient during a cesarean section at a hospital in Rio de Janeiro. Hospital staff had grown suspicious of the high doses of sedatives he administered and discreetly recorded him, capturing evidence of the assault. Following his arrest, authorities investigated additional cases to determine if there were more victims. As of now, Giovanni Quintela Bezerra has not been sentenced. He remains in custody, awaiting trial for the charges against him. In the meantime, he has reportedly passed an entrance exam and enrolled in a tourism course at Rio de Janeiro State University, UERJ.